excited. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, I'm gonna be a mom. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Moment with Miss Arawa. My name still remains Damilola of God. I miss saying that. Oh my god. It's been ages. How are you guys doing? And how has been the whole month that I missed? The whole month that I didn't get you guys involved in anything. I'm so sorry. But I'm back. And I'm not just back alone. I'm back as a mommy. Yes, if you're not following me on Instagram, you just be getting to know that I'm a mom of one, not two, of one. So on this vlog, it's a welcome back vlog, and it's a vlog to tell you guys, to announce the pregnancy, the testimony behind the pregnancy, every other thing will follow. But let's just start. Hope you guys are good. I miss you guys so much. Thank you all for your love, for keeping in touch. Some people sent messages asking me, hope I'm okay. Some uncles and aunties already suspected. You understand? But they didn't spoil it. They was when I gave birth, they're like, oh, I probably knew all this or that, but it was all good. And some people kept subscribing, some people kept watching the videos I've done. It's been a while. I think my last video should be in March. That's a long time. That's a very long time. And now we are in September. Wow, woo. But funny enough, after I gave birth, I have been vlogging, doing some vlogs, but I'm yet to edit them and finish them. But the proper video that I was supposed to have done a while ago, this is this one, and I can't do this without. I have to do this and post before those other ones I've done has to follow. And that's just the way I want it to be. So pardon me for not vlogging. You understand how it's the perks of being a mom. It's not easy now. So on this vlog, it comes, as I said earlier, it comes with a testimony, and it comes with revealing everything to you guys. If you know me very well, you should know I'm a very private person, but I will let a little bit out of myself out, because I did a vlog before now telling the whole story of my pregnancy, but I had to scrap it out because God kept telling me, I want you to share it. I just want you to bring it out. Just bring it out. You've never stood anywhere to testify about that particular thing. Just bring it out. I would say my pregnancy is attached to something that happened years ago. The two come together like this to be one. So a rough backstory of what happened to me, I think 6 years ago, 6 or 7 years, I'm not too sure. So what happened was, I had a very major operation that would have taken my life, which was 50-50. And the 50-50 was like, it's either you die or you live. And even if you live, you might live with some aftermath of the surgery. But as God is God and God is being faithful, I will not say everything. I'll just, as I said, I will summarize everything. He kept me, and I didn't have any of the aftermath. I just had very slight aftermath, because when I googled it and I researched on what what could have been the issue after the surgery, oh my God, it was a lot. But God sustained me, and He saw me through it all. So now, fast forward to now that I'm pregnant, now that I got pregnant, is that issue going to affect my pregnancy? That's what we're going to talk about. When did I get pregnant? If the people that calculate it when I said June, that means that I got pregnant in, I think, September or October. If I'm myself, I'm not too sure when exactly it happened, but I think it's in between late September to early October. I think so. Funny enough, I found out I was pregnant. Very funny, very, very, very funny story. How I found out I was pregnant. Let's start from there. So in October, after the wedding celebration I had back home, because I went to Nigeria in September, I came back ending of September. Then I resumed back to work. So that day I went to work as usual, like I normally do. And first thing, it was even at work I found out, kind of, not I should put it, not found out like found out, but the person I was working with was like, do I like babies? The person was just talking about babies, and I'm like, babies? Like, do I like babies? Where do babies come from? This is that. Like, oh, I'm not pregnant. What's all this? I do have babies? Different questions. Like, I beg. So I think that was on I can't remember what day it was, but I remember that 2 days after that day, or then, yeah, 2 days after that day, because while I went to work and the person was asking different questions about pregnancy, I noticed I had a sharp pain at my left. So I told my mom on my way back, I said, Mom, I've been feeling this pain. Oh, I went to toilet, I've drank water, I still keep feeling this sharp pain. I don't know why. She said, okay, that I should go and get pregnancy test kit. I said, my period is the next week. I said, why would I? She said I should go and get it. So I went to the pharmacy, I got Clear Blue. And that one's another thing again. I got Clear Blue, I think 5 days to my period. I got Clear Blue. I tested it, and it was a faint line. Now, before I even tested it, when I was in the toilet, I tested it, and I was like, maybe I didn't see any line. It's like, damn it, so there's no pregnancy. So I just said I should go and trash it into the car. I should go and trash the kit, because I wasn't seeing anything. And I just looked down again, and I saw that it was a very, very faint line. I called my mom, I showed her, I called my medical doctor brother, I showed him, like, this is what happens. It happens like that, and your HCG be something like that is not high, that's why it's like that. You're just telling me what I said, okay. So my mom was like, I should wait, that I should try again. So the Clear Blue I got was 2 inside. So I tried again, like hours after that time, and it was a bit lighter than it used to be, like that than it first was. So I kept that one. I kept both of them basically. But my brother was telling me that I should try it like 2-3 days after, before my expected period, or on the day I'm expecting my period. So I tested it on the night. My period was to come on the 14th. So it was like I should try it on that 14th. So when my husband came, I couldn't keep it to myself. Whether it was true or not, let me just say it. So I dropped it on the table. I showed him. He was all about it. He was happy, and you understand how men will be. But I was like, we should not be too joyful yet, because it's a faint line, and I don't know if it's really, really true. So I was like, and I have not seen any symptoms. Nothing shows that I'm pregnant. You understand? So on the 14th, it actually happened that I did not see any period. I tried it again. I tried the test again, and it was very, very deep. Like, the line was very, very deep, and indeed I was actually pregnant. And fast forward to after getting to know I'm pregnant, everybody was happy, and we had an instruction that I shouldn't tell anybody whatsoever. I shouldn't know about my pregnancy. So I kept it to myself and everything. And I kept it to myself, my husband, and our immediate family members, my husband's immediate and my own. So those are the only people that knew about it. And let's go to, I think that's all I can say about how I found out that I got pregnant. How did I feel? I felt so happy. I was very, very happy, but I didn't know what was to come. I didn't know if I was going to have symptoms. I didn't know what was going to happen. I just knew that I was happy to have that child, and I was blessed. The only thing I knew my mom and my mother-in-law was afraid of was my past surgery, if I'll be able to carry the baby and all stuff. But I didn't really care. My home was just the joy of being a mom, and I believed that God was going to see me through. After after I found out I was pregnant, I called my GP. I told them about it. They brought me in for I couldn't do scan then because I think it was 3 weeks plus. So all I did was registration for maternity, and I did a blood test to prove indeed I was pregnant. The blood test tested positive, and I think I did a urine test also to be sure that I wasn't having any infection, which was also fine. And I was told that okay, they will be calling me next on my 6 weeks or 8 weeks scan. I can't remember which one again. So I went back home. Then at 6 weeks, or is it 6 weeks? Or no, at 5 weeks, no, 4 weeks. Yeah, 4 weeks. The following week after I found I was pregnant. At 4 weeks, I saw a stain. I was so scared. I was thinking, no, I already had a miscarriage or something like that. So I ran to I called my GP, and my GP booked me in for early pregnancy scan. It was something that they might be able to do the scan, they might not be able to, depending on, they said they were going to test me for something. So they did the test, they found out that okay, it's possible for them to do the scan and they will be able to see inside the whole thing very well. So they booked me in back for the scan, and they checked. Baby was fine, feeding well, and everything was okay. So fast forward to the other scare again. That's the other implantation scare. That was at 10 weeks. I went to work, and after I got to work, I was doing my normal thing, and I just went to use the toilet, and I saw blood, like blood. I couldn't take it. I was so scared. I had to call my manager. I said, I can't continue. I'm not in the right frame of mind to continue my shift. Then he said no problem. He booked a taxi for me, and I went straight to my hospital. When I got there, I had to wait at the A&E. I was nervous while I was waiting, going to check the toilet if I was still bleeding. I called my brother. I told him, I gave him a heads up. He said I should keep monitoring it. I was just so worried. Later attended to me later in the evening, and the doctor was like, and even if it's a miscarriage, they cannot do anything about it, but I should just keep monitoring the blood and see if it's going to subside or not. They didn't even give me anything. So I went back home with hopes and prayer that nothing happens to the pregnancy. And I think 2 days after, the blood stopped. It was not getting darker, like internally. That means it just stopped. Yeah, it just stopped internally. So it started getting darker, and that was the end to the whole implantation scare. And okay, I think I'm going to give you one more before I round it up. My symptoms. No, don't let us go to the symptoms. I'll do the symptoms in another vlog. I'll do the symptoms in another vlog. So okay, I'll do them. Let me just answer this question on pregnancy depression. People don't understand that when you get pregnant, you can be depressed. My husband was thinking I was fine and happy, but there was a point I was depressed. And I should say this: if you are pregnant, don't stop doing what you normally do, because if you stop them, it can make you depressed. I was depressed like I was not depressed. I think for the first 3 months of my pregnancy, I was just not involved. I was not interested in doing anything at all. I just wanted to just be in bed, sleep. And the sleep self, it wasn't really coming back. I might just be on the bed or press my phone, but the things that I normally do, sorry guys, that brush is talking, and as it's talking, there's nothing I can do, so please you enjoy the way it's talking. So and as I was saying, sorry, I'll just be pressing my phone and everything. So I was just withdrawing from the things I normally do. Even vlogging, I wasn't going to work. I wasn't interested in anything. I think I vlogged about that experience in December, but I wasn't too detailed about it. I was so withdrawn. So it happens to people, and I can tell you it first, and it happens to me. My husband didn't even see it initially, but he started giving me a job, telling me that everything will be better, this and this. I was thinking because I was not going to work, but I don't think it was work. I think there was more to it. Sorry guys for the noise. Yeah, so we've come to the end of this vlog. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Do well to like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next vlog, and on my next vlog we'll be talking about the first trimester, second trimester, symptoms, pregnancy symptoms, and also delivery. And that's where we get to know what happened. So I'll keep you guys on the suspense. Please do where to turn on your notification box, the notification bell, and keep subscribing and liking. I love you guys. See you next week Sunday on another episode. Enjoy, stay blessed, and I love you.